Happy Veterans Day. And I mean that in a sense of gratitude to those who have served our country in the military sense and all around, because their families also serve this country as well. And I'm feeling moved to make this video for so many different reasons right now. But my cousin and I recorded a podcast the other night. I have a podcast called Patriot Princess that I took a break from for a while, and we recorded our first episode the other night. And wouldn't you know that after I edited and went to post it, all kinds of stuff went wrong with it, and I haven't been able to post it. But we discussed in that video that our shared grandfather was a veteran. He was in the Korean War. And my grandfather on my dad's side as well was also a veteran in World War II. And we have both been have healed all kinds of trauma related to our upbringing and our family. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that families who had family members in the service, especially older generations, saw a lot of really messed up stuff, and most of them came home with PTSD and some form of trauma that they were never taught how to treat, how to release, how to heal. And that trauma gets stuck in your tissue, and it gets passed down generation after generation. And as energy healers in our family and members of the Yeshua Magdalene bloodline, that trauma is deep. And we are the generational curse breakers that are breaking our silence about that trauma, breaking our silence about what has been done to humanity, what's been done to people to keep us small and in states of fear, and that trauma held in your tissue is something that can keep you in a state of lack, can keep you in a state of stuck emotions without knowing how to release it. And a lot of people in my life lately have questioned my choices related to my desire, my approach to healing, because I've chosen the natural ancestral ways of healing, as I've been called to do as a seer, as a healer, as my ancestors have come through to initiate me into this path. And I'm here to help others by sharing my story, what I've experienced, what I've lived through, what I'm doing to heal it. But I want to say thank you first to those that came before us, to the veterans who served this country, not just in a military sense, but have helped this country become a better place to live, have served this country by taking care of the youth, because they are the future. They're here to teach us as well, and we have to protect them, and we have to be a voice for those who can't speak up for themselves. And right now I'm a voice for the voiceless and those that have passed on because they didn't know how to speak up for themselves. And they were people who loved deeply and cared deeply, but held on to a lot of pain, not knowing what to do with it. And there's a lot of people in this day and age still holding on to pain because they haven't been given the space or the education on how to deal with it. And a lot of times our men are told to toughen up, Suck it up, buttercup. Not just men. I was told that a lot when I was a kid too. Suck it up, buttercup. But women were taught to do everything for everyone else with empty cups. Men are taught to suck it up. Stiffen up that upper lip. Not have feelings and emotions. And being taught not to feel. That's really hard. So when you have generations of families that have fathers and grandfathers, and now grandmothers, mothers and grandmothers that have served, that don't know how to feel, don't know how to have emotion, that comes down. And our physical health and mental health are directly related to what we put in our bodies. Food, number one. And also what we're listening to, who we're listening to, what we're consuming in general. Thank you, mushrooms. Right now I'm cooking mushrooms and fresh greens and carrots. I'm cooking to heal chakras on this very powerful day. I'm making some soup out of lion's mane broth because healing my chakras to tap into my gift more powerfully, because everybody is spiritual, everybody is has telepathic abilities, everybody has psychic abilities, everybody can be an empath. We're all part of one. We are all divinely supreme beings, and we just got lied to about our existence and our abilities. And one of the biggest lies that we've had is to hold in our emotions. We're allowed to feel, and we should feel, because that's how you get it out. That's how you get it out of your tissue. And that's how you live a life of joy, is by releasing the things that no longer serve you, releasing the things that keep you in a state of stuck and lack. And right now, I'm making some beautiful food to help me move through that with rainbow chard, carrots, red onion, garlic avocado oil, lion's mane broth, which is certified vegan and gluten-free, and fresh royal trumpet mushrooms. And I'm going to make some tea, because I am now no longer afraid to share the truth about who we are, what we're here for, and what has been taken away from all of us, not just me. Now I'm opening some coconut cannabis oil, just a tad, for gut healing. Because we should all be doing detoxes. Our soil has poisons and pesticides in it. Our air, our water, all has chemicals in it intentionally to keep us in low vibration. And if you want to change your vibration, you have to be responsible for it, which means making better choices about what you're putting in your body, better choices about the environment that you're living in, and just every day trying to do something better and something good for yourself, something that brings you joy, because we're not meant to live in suffering. We're not meant to live in lack. Storm says hello. It's not something the universe wants us to do. Everybody thinking that you have to suffer to survive. That's not true. It's not true. The universe doesn't want you to suffer. The universe wants you to be abundant. getting some ashwagandha, some reishi, some chai tea, and some honey. Like I said, the universe doesn't want you to suffer. Your ancestors don't want you to suffer. Your higher self, it's a tea bag, buddy. Can you back up? When I learned the slang term for teabagging, when I learned what that was when I was younger, I was very disturbed. We're allowed to have humor. We're allowed to have fun. We're supposed to have those things in life. And everybody's so serious all the time that we forget how to have joy. And we're actually designed to be joyful. It's what we're meant to be here on this planet. Yes, we've experienced duality, but it's about transmuting that into something positive. And I am transmuting so much energy today. And remembering that I am the creator. You are the creator of your universe. As Yeshua came to teach us, the kingdom of heaven is within. That, can you back up, please? That we are all just as gifted and talented and powerful as he was. That's actually what he came to teach us. And he upset people so much with that information that they killed him for sharing it. He didn't come here saying he was the only son of God. He wasn't killed for claiming to be a king. He was killed because he was here 12-12 teaching people how to ascend and teaching people how to gain their own divine power and spark and live a life of service and joy and community and oneness. Right? That's what we're all here for. So, I'm gonna see how this recipe goes and share it. Also, all of this stuff that I am using to make this came from local farmers market, except for the mushroom broth. I got this at Sprouts, 2 Rivers mushroom broth, lion's mane. This is from a farm in New Jersey, a mushroom farm in New Jersey, which I would like to go check out. But like I said, we got rainbow chard, we got carrots, we got red onion, we got garlic. And all of these lining up with your chakra colors. We got orange for sacral chakra. We got red onion, which I guess could be purple onion, but we got red in our rainbow shard. Red, yellow, and orange in our rainbow shard. For roots, sacral, and solar plexus. We got greens for our heart chakra. We got mushrooms for our access to our spiritual, or above our third eye, our crown chakra really can either be like a lavender, purple, violet, or like a clear white access to spirituality. And there's nothing like some good soup on a windy day. So, I'm about to, this is really yummy. Put all this in the broth. Hot. And enjoy a nice little soup. Yum. We're gonna let that meld together for a little while. You wanna see how pretty that looks? Yum. Let that meld together for a little bit. And I'm gonna start this fire and sit with my chai tea. But I just put some whipped pumpkin pie spice honey in, and it's got cinnamon, nutmeg, honey. This came from Williamsburg, from a local meadery there. So everything literally goes back to what you're putting in your body. Everything is energy. Everything relates to what you're filling yourself with. Mind, body, spirit, all of it. What are you telling yourself? What are you listening to? What are you believing? Because all of that matters. And a lot of the stuff that you are holding in or not releasing might not be yours to begin with. It might belong to your ancestors, because that stuff gets handed down. So, healing your tissues, healing your mind is crucial. Hi, Storm. Can you please back up while I'm cooking, buddy? And what I did for myself today to work on what I had going into my body is I went to acupuncture. Chinese medicine is amazing. It links a lot of your emotional blockages to your actual organs and what you have going on in your organs, which is 100% accurate. As above, so below, as within, so without. So again, synchronicities, things that you have going on in your head will start going on in your body, and the things that are going on in your body will start happening in the world around you. So you want more joy? Take care of your body and experience more joy. You want chaos? Be chaotic, and that's what you'll get. Right? Calm your minds, calm your body. That's what you get. So, be the change you want to see in the world. Right now, today, the change that I want to see in my world immediately that I'm having right now is putting something nutritious in my body. Talking about who we are as a people and what food can do for us, because it's medicine. It's not meant to be gluttonous. It's meant to be medicine. Actually, the acupuncturist said to me today, you can't move chi without chi, and food is your chi as well. Also, your sexual energy is your life force. And so when you are not having a juicy, fulfilling life as well, and sexual energy, which is also related to your joy, when you're doing things that bring you the highest joy, you're going to feel that in your life energy, your life force. And you can't move that through your body without putting good things in. And I had been fasting, which she said isn't great for acupuncture because you need chi to move chi. And I am also reminded that fasting is not a detox. And when you're trying to detox some stuff out of your body, you actually have to move things through your system. So actually getting fruits, vegetables, whole. I'm having a little salad right now with some of the leftovers that I didn't put in the stew. I'm having some spinach with some of the mushrooms and carrots and onions. And I just put some of this mother shrub on it, which is the apple cider vinegar, salt, and honey. And like 3 incredibly healing and detoxing things for your body. How yummy. How very yummy. I like it a lot. 2 thumbs up. If I have more thumbs, I give it more thumbs up. But taking care of yourself is number 1, people. So what you're putting in your body, what you're putting in your brain, what you're surrounding yourself with is all very important. All very important. That's where my grandparents are coming in right now, in this moment, saying, remind them of the mentality that we're all here to be one. We're not here to be separate. And we've been put in this angst with one another, where it's like this boys versus girls, or this competition among women, competition among men. Who's more manly? Who's the better nurturer? Who's the better hostess? We're not meant to compete with one another. We're meant to build one another up. And a lot of the poisoning that's happened in our society psychologically has been these like trauma bonds with your brothers, and putting, in my personal experience, the whole like bros before hoes mentality, where instead of going to your wife or your partner for advice, for comfort, for togetherness, you're turning to your male friends first. Which, don't get me wrong, male bonding is important and supporting each other, but what kind of environment is that in? Is it men who are controlling everything? Who are submitting to a fear, shame based existence, along with materialism and focus on material goods? Versus emotion, support, and togetherness? Because that's a lot of what we've been manipulated into as well. Just some food for thought. Your food helps you think. And again, what you put into your body matters. Or you filling it with processed stuff, because then you're going to be processed. You're filling it with healthy, live, fresh things, so that you yourself will also be fresh. So today I went to acupuncture. I went to a apothecary, had some tea, had a really good conversation in community. Went to a metaphysical shop, got some candles and some salts. I tried to go to the state park to go up to the lookout, but they had the road closed for a controlled deer hunt, which I didn't like. Then I went to the mineral springs. Did a soak and did a ritual to out with the old, in with the new, on this very powerful portal day, Veterans Day, to honor those who've served and came before us, and honor a voice for the voiceless, the people that have passed on and can't speak up for what they lived through, which should have been healthy for them and wasn't. And the mentality that you have to keep everything inside to be a man or to be a supporter is not true. And to believe as a woman that you have to carry everything on your shoulders and give to everybody else before you give to yourself is also not true. Self-love, taking care of yourself, communication, those are the important things that help us thrive together. And showing love. Love, love, love. Right? Hugs, kisses, hand holding, touching one another is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. And we should be able to freely give love to those around us. Yep. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. It's all about love, baby. So, I'm going to go light a fire. I'm going to do a little meditation. I'm going to read. Right. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Yep. And I'm going to enjoy it. I hope you enjoy your night too. Let me know what you did in the comments down below. What are you doing tonight? And then I want you to say, out with the old, in with the new. Love you. Bye. In case no one's told you that today, I love you. And I mean it. Because I got love for everybody no matter what.